Welcome back to the weekly news show with Roger Veer. Roger Veer obviously cannot be here right now. He's currently traveling somewhere in Europe, spreading economic freedom and spreading Bitcoin Cash to the world. Instead, I have here with me Jason Sheman. Tell us about yourself, Jason.
I sit across from Corbin in the office here, and despite what Corbin just said, I'm not Roger Veer. So.
And my name is Corbin Fraser. We're back again just to give you guys a quick little update on everything going on in the Bitcoin Cash space. So today on the show, we've got AT&T now accepting BCH for online payments. Elipay adds hundreds of new retailers in Slovenia, all of which accept Bitcoin Cash. Interwallet Transfer, which enhances fungibility for Bitcoin Cash. Abaco Hosting, accepting BCH for various internet services, including hosting, domain names, and other things. Cryptospace partners up with Bitcoin.com. And local.bitcoin.com goes live in 10 days. 10 days, Jason.
And there's a bunch of signups. I guess we'll get to that at
we'll
the
get
end,
to that.
right?
So actually, before we get to any of the fun kind of new adoption stories, we should maybe talk a little bit about the Pizza Day.
Pizza Day, yeah. So I think maybe most people watching this would know about Pizza Day, but on May 22nd, everybody celebrated what happened 9 years ago when, what was his name?
Laszlo.
He spent...
was it Laszlo?
I think so, yeah.
Correct us if we're wrong here in the chat, guys.
He spent 10,000 BTC on pizza.
Two pizzas, I think.
Two pizzas, yeah. But you know.
That's 5,000 BTC a pie.
So it was either 40 million a pie or 80 million a pie if he bought one. But I guess a bunch of people in Tokyo went down to Two Dogs, and there's some pictures online.
Yeah. Go follow Akane Yoko on Twitter. She's the Bitcoin Cash meetup organizer in Tokyo, and there was actually a little bit of a group meetup at Two Dogs. So on the upper floor there was the BTC folks, and then on the lower floor we had the BCH folks. And despite our differences, we managed to both hang out together. There was no fights. There was some great conversation. We got a great little team photo together to show that in spite of all of our differences, we can still be cordial and share a good slice of pie together. And I thought it was a really touching moment, in spite of maybe, they've got their little storage of value thing going that they claim is it a storage of value though? Their prices had a pretty rough year as well.
I think everyone was just actual adults.
They were just adults in the room.
Everyone was adults.
It was great.
There was adults in the room, right? So
I should maybe mention though that at the meetups, so there was two floors, and the BTC folks, not a single transaction on BTC. Whereas on BCH, almost everyone paid in BCH. So people are using Bitcoin Cash for cash. People are using BTC for
hodling, which is
that's their choice.
It's the great A/B test that's
happening,
right?
I, like people are saying here in the chat, I'm trying to make Bitcoin great again, and I think we're here at Bitcoin.com. We're all trying to make Bitcoin Cash again, and I think that's the most important thing. I think if you want to hodl, that's within your right, sure. And
Zweet says it best. Bitcoin is meant to be used as cash, and if you've used it before as that, you understand kind of, I guess for some people, the liberating aspects of it, but not being able to do so is it doesn't make any sense in 2019 to pay a lot of money to use a cryptocurrency.
So you might be thinking we're a little bit crazy, we're reading off an iPad, but if you ever want to join us, we stream live on Twitch, twitch.com/Bitcoin.com, and we stream Fridays at 5 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So you can join us, leave us a chat, hang out with us on live stream for a little bit.
4 a.m. on the East Coast, get up. So
it's great.
Yeah,
it's great. Let's get to the first piece of news, though. AT&T now accepts Bitcoin Cash through BitPay. So customers can now use Bitcoin Cash for their online payments by selecting BitPay as a payment option when they log into their online accounts or using the myAT&T app. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
So AT&T is one of the top 3 largest telecom companies in the world, with a market value of $211 billion as of February 2019, offering a wide range of products and services, including mobile phones, satellite TV, home security, fixed telephone, digital TV, broadband internet, to over 355 million customers. It's pretty huge. That's a
Do we have AT&T in Canada?
don't know if we do. We're both Canadians. So the AT&T, I think we got the commercials.
We saw the commercials.
We saw the commercials.
Yeah,
but we
like
never,
the one with the Oasis, you know, around the world or whatever.
No, we get places like SaskTel,
Yeah.
you know, and MTS. What do you guys have in Ontario?
Rogers and Bell.
Rogers and Bell.
So,
yeah.
But, you know, let people pay with what they want to pay with. BitPay is it's a leader in that, and it's super easy to integrate into your service. So if you are looking to expand to a different audience, just like why not accept everything, right?
If you're a telecom company
listening to
this live stream or YouTube video, reach out to us at Bitcoin.com. Reach out to Jason at Bitcoin.com, and we would love to help explain to you how we can partner up and work together and spread adoption of Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah, but no, that's joking aside, right? Reach out to us if you have any questions about how you can integrate it into your business. We're surrounded by people who, if I don't have the answer, I can certainly ask Corbin or somebody else here. So anytime that you have any question about starting a meetup, accepting Bitcoin Cash, or just today somebody was asking some questions just about the censorability of blockchains, and just send us a message and we'll do our best, because that's what we're here to do, is to just, everybody's learning this stuff together. So
that was an interesting email as well that you said. I actually I read that, you CC'd me in it. It was really an interesting observation. This person had a question regarding is blockchain or is Bitcoin censorship resistant?
Censorship resistant
money.
Yeah. And
you had a great response.
Well, we can't really talk so much about everything with blockchain, because a lot of it is, their proof of concept stuff we don't know. But we're at Bitcoin.com, and we do know that we say this quite often, that we think that Bitcoin should be used as money. So when you look at BTC, and by creating a fee market for it, is that not some form of censorship in itself? By saying to people, you're creating this disincentive to use it. So I think they're pricing
out a good portion of the world. Yeah. In some aspects, they're being censored simply by pricing and by a self-imposed fee market that was caused by, well, you could say a cabal of developers or a cabal of hodlers or
bad governance.
Bad governance.
But if you have any questions, reach out to us and we'll do our best to answer them, or ask someone smarter than us.
We'll do a cliff notes on this one.
Yeah, my mic just went off where I exposed to everyone who Satoshi actually was.
Yeah.
But
the inside scoop. So we were just talking about Elipay and how they added a bunch of new locations across Slovenia. They're now accepting BCH payments in over 300 retailers, both online and physical stores throughout Slovenia. Roger, of course, was traveling throughout the area, spending Bitcoin Cash, and made the first purchase with Bitcoin Cash at the Navis Design Hotel, as well as doing some shopping at the Slovenia store's TUS market, which is quite cool. And we were just talking as well a little bit about the Elipay folks.
Yeah, so they were here recently in Tokyo and got to meet their CEO, Dejan, and we just went downstairs. There's a shop just right outside our building, and he was asking if we had approached them about accepting Bitcoin Cash, and I had on one occasion, but the person, they're still trying to understand these things. He said, let's ask him again. I was like, okay, great. Like, this is what it's about. And he brought up a good point. Like, you need to kind of guide people through this stuff. It's new for a lot of them, and I think Corbin, you and myself, we're in it a little bit deep right now.
Yeah.
But just holding some people by the hand and maybe answering some of those really kind of straightforward questions, it's helpful for them, and just using it as well. That's the big thing, right?
Yeah, and I was saying that the folks behind Elipay, that's Elipay, these guys and the group behind, they're incredibly passionate about Bitcoin Cash. They're spreading adoption to all of these stores and merchants, and kind of saying listen, there's this revolution happening. You can hop on, you can join this incredible journey with us, or get out of our way, and they're going to build all these tools to kind of make it easier for business owners to accept cryptocurrency and do it through all of the legal ways. So especially in Slovenia, there's some tricky laws that they had to get around, and it sounds like the way that they've set it up, they've really ensured that the business owner is really safe to accept cryptocurrency, and that they're working with the local authorities to ensure that they're doing it according to the law and according to the process.
Let people use what they want to use.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
All right, Interwallet Transfer plugin. It will further strengthen Bitcoin Cash privacy. So we had to just look up who this developer was, and you got
I'm going to try to pronounce the developer's name, and I apologize. It's Karol Trzeszczowski.
That's good, yeah.
So
Cashshuffle.
it's a great Polish-sounding name. So this BCH developers recently announced the launch of the Interwallet Transfer tool, which is an Electron Cash plugin providing individuals with the option to transfer funds from one wallet to another without compromising anonymity after using tools like Cashshuffle. So the platform actually sends your coins to unused addresses from another wallet at random times over a selected time period. Then coins are sent in, one out transactions. If you're interested to learn more about this article, you can check it out at news.bitcoin.com, which is posted by our very own Jamie Redman. Jamie.
We love you.
Amazing. Great beard.
Yeah.
I hope
no,
he's
he
still growing
shaved
it.
it off.
No, really?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Jamie, you got rid of your beard?
I believe he did.
Amazing.
So there's some things here which I think there's some questions that maybe we should address right now because people are asking about Cashshuffle and the Bitcoin.com wallet.
Yeah.
And they're also asking a little bit about some of the things happening in China with, I guess, possibly Google blocking certain apps. So the first one is Cashshuffle when? And I know, Zweets, I believe you've asked this before, and Roger asked as well, but it will happen in the Bitcoin.com wallet.
It is in active development.
Yeah.
It is, I'm seeing regular updates from some of the developers that have been working on it. We're hoping to have it in very, very soon, but we're reluctant to give dates, especially in regards to Cashshuffle, since anonymity and ensuring that the funds are secured and that it's not going to cause any user experience issues. One of the interesting things with Cashshuffle is your wallet does have to be online.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out, and it poses a bit of a UX problem, I suppose, in the sense that your phone is on and off, and the app may only be in view at certain times. So when will those coins shuffle, and how will that experience work out? The developers are working on making sure that experience is very seamless and ensuring that ordinary users can use this without any concern, without really having to jump through hoops or learn a new technical kind of part of a wallet. So it's interesting, but we'll definitely have some updates on that very shortly. I'm sure Roger will be the one to hop on video and he'll be the one sharing all of the updates on that front.
Got a spend and replace feature in the wallet would be nice as well. And this is another thing. We are privy to hearing the wallet team talk about different features that they want to add and just ensuring that it's the user experience that's best for everyone using it. So we all kind of use it a little bit differently, but maybe just making sure that it's as user friendly for people coming into it in the first place.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think for now we can just keep moving on, but we'll get back to some of these questions.
We'll answer some of these questions near the end as well, guys.
So Abaco hosting, they're now accepting BCH for various internet services. So if you're looking for a domain hosting server, email, cloud services provider, you can check out Abaco hosting, and you can transfer existing domains to their platform, registering a new domain, web hosting, VPSs, and reseller hosting, all with BCH. And right from the rep of their team, they said that this came from a lot of demand. So I think with web services especially, that's maybe a little bit easier to go in, to not physically go in, but to ask somebody. You can just send them an email. It's like, I'd like to pay with this. And it's probably easier for them to set it up as well than necessarily knocking on all the doors around your town. But that's great.
Yeah, it's great. So you can go check them out, abacohosting.com, and go pay with Bitcoin Cash today. It's pretty exciting.
What domain should we buy right now?
Maybe something to do with these M&Ms. I haven't seen a single donation yet.
Yeah.
What's going on here, guys? You guys make it rain last time, and for Jason, you haven't even fed him once. He's starving over here.
Yeah. I guess I could afford sleeves.
Yeah.
Unlike
poor Cameron without his sleeves. Yeah. So we got Cryptospace. We should update some people about Cryptospace. You know a little bit more about this project, right?
Yeah, we've gotten to get to know Ernesto a little bit, and I know that Chris, thank you, working on the show notes all the time. He is in contact with him, and they have a Bitcoin Cash lounge in California. So Cryptospace is partnered with Bitcoin.com, And this is to grow adoption across the US and take Bitcoin Cash and the cannabis companies to the next level. And Roger did a video on this as well that maybe we can link in the comments below. But the Cryptospace recently rolled out Bitcoin Cash ATM machines to Simon Malls all across the US, which apparently is just like, if you're in the States, like Simon Malls is just a huge, they're all over the place, right? And users can now buy gift cards, send international money remittances, pay bills, and top off cell phone minutes if they're not already signed up for AT&T and paying with Bitcoin Cash.
I had to check my phone there because as you were talking about the cannabis industry, I was curious because we're right around that 420 mark, but it looks like we were at 415.
Okay,
so let's maybe pump it $5 more and see how it goes.
Maybe okay.
Help out the Cryptospace guys, yeah.
But great stuff, Ernesto.
Amazing.
Seeing you put videos out there as well.
Cryptospaceus.com. We should make sure people go check that out. And that Bitcoin Cash Lounge, there's some photos floating around on Twitter. Make sure go follow them on Twitter. There's some pretty cool stuff going on over there. It's really really exciting. So this one, maybe I should
go for it.
I should tackle it. Okay, you guys ready? Local.bitcoin.com. We're seeing a huge, massive growth in the last week. More than we thought. We were hoping to get a few hundred early accounts signed up. Just in the last week, we've had over 3,800 accounts and 1,300 offers were created within the first week. Hey! Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. As you can see, we have a bowl now. Well, it's more of a plate. We'll see how it works. Oh. Look at that. That's some engineering feat right there. That's
$5?
Great. Yeah. I think that was about $5 worth of M&Ms. So thank you for making it rain on the announcement of local.bitcoin. We're launching June 4th. The official launch is coming in less than 10 days. Users can sign up for early access and you can generate some referral codes, earn actually 20%. That one's a little bit...
what happened here?
I don't know, M&M. The M&M's factory.
Quite nice.
Not bad. Okay. The 20% referral fee, go create your account, go create your referral fee, or your referral code, share it on social media, share it to friends and family, share it to any other, Bitcoin Cash users that you know and trust and love. And you can place your offers as soon as June 4th hits. Trading begins. We've been having some great discussions with different gift card platforms as well and ensuring that we can work with all different types of payment methods. So we're really excited to see what we can bring towards local.bitcoin.com and spread economic freedom to users all around the world, offer simple blind escrow services, which is something that's never been done on Bitcoin. It's only possible on Bitcoin Cash with the CDS opcode. Actually, if you go visit local.bitcoin.com and read the FAQ, there's a section for any of the devs that are interested. Our very own Michael, he just added the escrow script on there, which explains how the escrow service actually functions on the Bitcoin Cash network, as well as on local.bitcoin, and how it all functions in terms of a usability standpoint. It's kind of an interesting read if you're a bit of a nerd, and I think you should definitely go consider signing up. Local.bitcoin.com. Of course, we've already seen some people with some unique referral codes as well.
Yeah, get your referral codes while they're still there, right?
So the referral code is tied to your username. So depending on what type of username you choose, it'll be tied to that referral code.
I chose such a bad name.
Oh, more! We got more! Yeah, we got with my account. I shouldn't share it since I'm kind of de-anonymizing myself if I were to do that. But I did notice that certain people were registering. This is great. They're feeding a small army. This is great.
Good thing Roger's not here to see all the M&Ms on the floor.
Referral codes are tied to your username. We saw someone registered
Bitcoin
Cash as their username. So their referral code looks extra BCH. We were kind of laughing at that one, saying that was pretty clever.
Yeah.
We should have thought about that one. Maybe we should have pre-registered that. But we're happy to see people using it, generating codes. We've seen a huge uptick of traffic, particularly from this referral program, but also just from other websites writing about it. So go sign up.
Join our Telegram chat as well.
Yeah.
Right? Corbin and I are kind of active in there.
We're
people asking questions. So
yeah. Okay, so next up we've got viewer questions and comments, as well as comments directly from the Twitch live stream audience. And again, join us live stream 5 p.m. JST time on Fridays. You can talk to us, send us some M&Ms, try to make a mess of our office, and it's great.
First comment, SP Lemke. I think Bitcoin.com is the most humanitarian company that exists. Love you guys.
Yeah.
SP, we love you too.
You got 8 thumbs up for that, so great work.
Good comment.
You're killing it. You're killing it.
Hopefully one day those thumbs up will be an SLP token.
SLP token. Pump them. Okay, next up we got 100x Lightspeed, who commented 24K sub. BCH is more pure than a 24 karat gold. You're absolutely right. And you got 15 likes on that.
There we go.
It's great.
We've got Fejero, and they have wrote, Bitcoin fees going up to like $4 and Lightning is still nowhere. Time for BCH to grab the spotlight and market share. We agree.
Couldn't agree more.
All right.
We've got some questions here. There was a couple good ones here. I saw the Sharona, who's joined us a few times in live stream to ask a question. His or her question is, in regards to what is happening with Huawei and Google, what will happen to Bitcoin.com wallet if Google bans or blocks all cryptocurrency apps? I know our coins will still be on the blockchain, but how can we get it back?
No updates, right, would happen because you have the SDK on your...
Yeah, so you'd have a couple options.
SDK,
With the Apple, if Apple were to do something ridiculously crazy like that, it would be a little bit more tricky. Whereas on Android devices, you can simply get the APK. We offer the APK at wallet.bitcoin.com. We've also been looking at hosting the wallet APK on a few other services. There's a popular open source application which allows you to update APKs. It's called F-Droid, F as in Frank Droid, and it's kind of an open source platform that allows developers to update their applications that way, and you can sync up your apps to any of these other open source wallets and things like that. So we've been looking at how to combat that. Were something crazy like that to ever happen, we would ensure that here at Bitcoin.com that we would find some way to ensure that you can all maintain updates on your devices. I can't imagine that will happen.
No, but I think just as a general rule, even without this, just because we lose devices, the more likely thing is you're going to break your phone or lose it.
Yeah.
So this is just a reminder to everybody. If you haven't backed up your private keys, do so right now.
Back it up.
Keep them in a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
With this stuff, I think that, as Corbin said, APKs, we'll be able to get apps out there, right?
I suspect there's something changing within that kind of Silicon Valley world. There was, leading into that bull run, that ridiculously crazy one there a year and a half ago. We saw Facebook, we saw Google, we saw
ban crypto ads.
Everyone was banning crypto ads, and it was just this blanket statement like no crypto. But just recently, I think it was Facebook that re-enabled the ability to start allowing some cryptocurrency ads to run on
social
the platform.
bear market, man.
Yeah. So I suspect that there's people reconsidering it, and as we see, Zuckerberg and Facebook, they've been bouncing around the idea of doing their own little weird
Zucker token is coming out,
Zucker
right?
coin, yeah. Wish them the best. Will it be permissionless? I'd be surprised if it was. So I think we just have to remind ourselves that, back up your seeds, back up your everything, and you should be fine. But if anything ridiculous like that were to ever happen, Bitcoin.com would notify all of its users. We'd have a big blanket statement, and we'd ensure that everyone's kept up to date. So,
Corbin, this is a good question for you, and I kind of want to know this as well. So they're asking which, this is CryptoPanda.
CryptoPanda's back.
So what countries are people registering in?
Actually, surprisingly, we've seen the majority in the US of A.
Okay, there you go.
But shortly below that, Venezuela.
So I guess the one that in the office we're talking about quite a bit, and we have Matt working now, I guess, with Vacano, and Chris is talking to them as well.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of things in Venezuela, so we're expecting just on our end to see a lot of accounts created there.
Yeah.
But
I think the other ones we saw were Australia. Big uptick there. We know there's a big Bitcoin Cash following out there, especially in that North Queensland area. I think we saw some users getting created. I want to say there were some in the UK. We saw some in Germany. We saw some in Slovenia. I suspect Roger's been out there explaining to people what local.bitcoin.com is. And I think the exciting thing is that we're hoping to offer a cheaper, lower fee solution to things like Paxful, to things like hey, thanks guys, to things like Paxful, to things like any of these other ways that people are kind of trading Bitcoin, BTC, particularly in Africa, where like Pharaoh said, $4 fees, that's ridiculous. And maybe for someone in the U.S., a $4 fee to transfer their crypto, if they're a hodler, that's like maybe the cost of hodling. But to someone in Africa, to someone that's trying to make a living online, to kind of bypass some of their problematic banking situations, $4 is a lot. And Bitcoin Cash allows everyone to transact for less than a cent. It's like a 20th of a penny right now to send Bitcoin Cash around. So we want to see low fees at all points, and allow people to trade without any potential censorship of transactions by a self-imposed fee market. So yeah.
I think also just in 2019, you probably shouldn't have to pay for a cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean, $4 is crazy. I'm still curious, if people think that we might be heading into a bit of a bull, maybe, or maybe the bear is over.
Maybe we'll have Tone Vase on one day to tell us which day.
Tone, which direction are we going? Leave us a comment, Tone.
One thing to add, though, is that we are talking about how to spread the message to other countries, because the majority of our team here, we're English speakers, so the content that we're putting out is also in English, but we're hoping to get some localized content in places like Venezuela, so people can start getting some Spanish stuff, and then we'll reach a bigger audience and let as many people know about local.bitcoin.com, because we're extremely excited about it. So it's cool.
Yeah. So be sure to join us. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification on the bottom, leave us a comment and we'll get back to you. And of course, follow us on Twitter at Bitcoin.com. You can follow Jason Sheman. What's your Twitter handle? Do you even remember?
I think it's at J Sheman.
J Sheman?
Yeah.
I'm the Maple Syrup Sucker without just Maple Syrup Sucker. You can probably see me online if you follow any of the Bitcoin Cash stuff. I think that's all we got today.
Thank you for having me, Corbin.
Jason, it's been an honor. Everyone, go enjoy your weekend and go spend some Bitcoin Cash.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
See you guys.